Good evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Chrome Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla, and this is my co host, Heather. Good
Hi.
evening, everybody. How's Heather doing? And I'm going to eat a French fry.
Heather's doing great. And jealous you got
And did
French
we
fries.
get cards to? Did you throw cards for tonight?
There are the cards. They're ready to go.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Let's see what they have to say.
Well, we are returning to spirit. And that's not new to us. We know that a lot of us are. But
Whoops.
they said actually some things, oh wow. Okay, some things that get in the way of returning to spirit, and you can't hardly see it because all the green and yellow in there, is the fairy magic. Sometimes we get distracted by it. And they said, so meanwhile, even though we're distracted by it and it's causing us to slow down a little bit because we are going in there, our souls are doing the mediumship, which means they're contacting everybody upstairs or across the bay or whatever you want to say. It's in constant contact. Even if we aren't working, it's still in constant contact. And our human beings are trying to be creative and writing and doing whatever needs to be done because we really are trying to do everything. It's just every once in a while, fairy magic sidetracks us from being and returning to spirit. And they said the way to take care of that is to change your frequency. A frequency shift is what you need. And when you do that, then it helps you do all sorts of things, including using the violet flame.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you get sidetracked, your frequency goes down a little bit. That makes using the violet flame very, very difficult if you can do it. So, sure that you keep your frequency shifts going higher, and then you can go ahead and use that violet flame to help you with everything.
That violet flame is amazing.
Yeah.
So, how is everybody tonight? Hi, Laura Hammond Davis and Joyful Journey and Diane G. And welcome, everybody. We're going to do part 2 of our Dragons and Spirituality.
Yes.
This one is mainly about the colors and what the different colors of dragons are, and actually how to meditate to ask your dragon energy in. So, that'll be kind of fun. So, dragons are divine earth guardians who harness the life force of creation and unlimited love, representing the balance between our powerful feminine and masculine energies. Dragons, in a sense, are yin and yang. To connect with our dragons, it's essential to approach them with an open mind and heart and forget all that nonsense we've seen on television about dragons. God love them.
Yes.
So I'm thinking you might want to take pictures of this because this is a quick meditation and visualization exercise to meet your dragon. And it's fairly easy and it works for me, but then I already know my dragon. So
it's true.
But it's still fun. And if anybody wants to try it, there's 3 pages. Just take a screenshot and you'll get there. So release any preconceived notions or fears and embrace the possibility of their presence in your life. I guarantee you have a dragon. If you're here, you have a dragon. Immerse yourself in the rich lore and mythology surrounding dragons and study different cultures' depictions of dragons and what they mean for them. We're going to go over a little bit of that. To deepen your understanding of their symbolism and significance, it will really help to study their mythology. Then connect through meditation and visualization. Just go find a quiet spot. Is it time to change that slide? Connect through meditation and visualization. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed.
And some of those things that she mentioned, we talked about last week. So if you don't know where to start with, like where some of them came from and things, go back and watch that last week and you'll have some place to start.
Good point.
So offering of crystals, herbs, incense, or symbolic items can serve as gestures of respect and invitation. Work with dragon-related crystals like dragon's blood, jasper, or clear quartz, labradorite, or obsidian. and to amplify your connection and enhance your spiritual bond with dragon. That will help. Also, you can incorporate herbs like dragon's blood resin, sage, frankincense, and myrrh. And these help create a sacred space for dragon communication and connection. And you want to close your eyes and take several deep breaths and allow your body to relax. Don't concentrate. I'm going to talk to my dragon. I'm going to just relax. Visualize yourself in a lush, serene landscape surrounded by vibrant nature. And in your mind's eye, see a magnificent dragon approaching you. And look, take note, its colors, its size, and its gentle presence.
I'm sorry, but my page won't move.
Okay, well, we will be talking about colors more later on.
I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it. It wouldn't move. How strange is that? Okay, so more on colors in a minute. But extend a warm welcome to your personal dragon and express your desire to connect. Feel that powerful bond forming between you and the dragon, a profound connection of trust and understanding. And if you don't get it the first time, just keep trying.
Yeah.
Ask your personal dragon for guidance, protection, or any messages that it might have for you. Allow yourself to receive the wisdom and energy transmitted by your dragon companion and express your gratitude for the connection and the gifts shared during the meditation. Slowly bring your awareness back to your surroundings, opening your eyes when you feel ready. Embrace the energy of the elemental dragon. Which one did you connect with? I love that. So make sure you take a picture of all three of these pages. And if you didn't get a chance, let me know and I'll replay those.
Okay. And we're going to talk about dragon energies and colors. Now, for instance, we found a lot on green dragons of spring, and their element is wood and their direction is east. Exploring nature's harmony and renewal in ancient wisdom, the green dragon embodies the active yang principle, a positive force of weather. The green dragon is the protector of the energy and essence of spring, and it fuses its energy into the turning of the earth. The green dragon is a creative energy of trees, of vegetation, and often connected to natural springs. And the green dragon people grow things. They love trees and all growing things. They're earth. Green dragons are simple symbols of growth, renewal, and harmony with nature. And they represent abundance, healing, and the interconnectedness of all living beings. In spiritual teachings, green dragons inspire us to cultivate balance and nurture our connection to the earth.
Then we have red dragons, the passionate dragons. The red dragon of summer, his element's fire and the direction is south. Red dragons are notoriously passionate with a short fuse tending towards ill-tempered. In China, red is the traditional color of good fortune and happiness and is often used in large celebrations such as weddings. Other Chinese associations with the color red include vitality, enthusiasm, and creativity. During Chinese holidays, like the Chinese New Year, a red dragon can be a focus along with equally lucky red envelopes of money. Red dragons of fame include Smog, Stolen Worm, and the red dragon of Wales. Then we have the white dragon. I hope White Dragon is here. Hey, Sun Psychic Jean, welcome. Hi, Leah. White dragons are autumn. Their element is metal and the direction is west. Solar white dragons are imbued with the power, the sun, a symbol of holiness and purity. A solar white dragon is associated with a sun god or a powerful god of creation.
And a lunar white dragon symbolizes death and rebirth. It embodies a dangerous and ferocious supernatural power, likely associated with the moon god or the mother goddess. Then you have black dragons, and that one's winter, and his element is water, and his direction is north. A black dragon would represent the lurking shadow of the psyche. An immensely powerful and creative creature, although equally destructive, that can remain unseen until it's ready to make its move.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah. The black dragon is known for its power and vengeance and is often connected to storms. Black and white are key colors on the Chinese spectrum, representing the balance of black yin, which is negative, passive, and feminine, and the white yang, which is positive, active, and masculine. And then we have rainbow dragons. The rainbow dragon is quite uncommon.
Oh, sorry. It is uncommon. I was just thinking about our dragons because they have they're white, but they have like a rainbow.
They have color, but the iridescence makes them kind of a rainbowy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier.
The exception is the rainbow serpent or rainbow snake found in traditions across the world. The rainbow serpent, you'll love this, devours people and vomits them back up, symbolizing death and rebirth. Some dragons are associated with the rainbow in other ways. For example, the Aztecs say that the dragon god Quetzalcoatl could be seen flying across the sky in the form of a rainbow. Rainbow dragons are inherently connected to the weather, specifically the rain, since the natural manifestation of the rainbow is after a rainstorm. Then we have gold dragons. Golden yellow dragons symbolize the sun, wealth, prosperity, and good fortune. They have strong associations with the earth or solar deity.
And in China, the yellow dragon is associated with the fifth direction, the direction of the center or the center of the world. The yellow dragon is a symbol of this fifth and heavenly direction. And yellow dragons are connected with the earth's regenerative powers. They represent the power of the emperor. Yellow dragons have been called superior and the most revered of dragons because they represent the emperor and the imperial family. Even in the 21st century, yellow is a color associated with solidity, reliability, and warmth. And it's set aside for royalty and those of higher social class. Gold dragons share many of these assets and are recognized as symbols of wealth, wisdom, and compassion. And during the Chinese New Year holiday, the opening dragon dance begins with the arrival of the regal golden dragon held aloft by a group of men.
Nearly 2,000 years ago, the philosopher Wang Fu described a dragon as having 9 characteristics. And there's a whole thing about the 9 in the Chinese, but I'm just going to read the characteristics. A stag's horns, a camel's head, a cow's ears, a demon's eyes, a snake's neck, a clam's belly, a carp's scales, an eagle's claws, and a tiger's soles. Imagine that.
Souls as in S-O-L-E-S.
Yes, ma'am. So what I did, well, there's so much more about dragons. I don't even know where to start. There's also less information out there than you would think about dragons. But you know that dragons are elementals and they come from a different dimension. And Leah asked if excuse me, put this aside. Leah asked, are dragon parallel parts of our soul or separate? I can't answer that for everybody, but I know that my dragon is a part of my soul, one of the fractals like me for my soul, and that's how we communicate.
Yeah, same here.
And so while I was doing the show, I got messages from Heather's dragon Esmeralda, who actually was the first one knocking on the door this morning, and Matil, my dragon. And I'm just going to read you their message, my notes if I can. It was really interesting when they first came to me this afternoon. They showed me different parts of their body. It was Matil that was showing me parts of her body. Matil's my dragon, and like I said, she's white, but she's opalescent, and she has blues and purples and pinks over a basic white. Prismatic, I think, is the right word, Leah, because of the way their scales are. They are kind of like prismatic, especially the rainbow dragons, I would imagine. Anyway, so the first thing they showed me was her head, but she went mainly for the eye, and the eye was like a crocodile's eye. I mean, it was really enormous, but it was shaped like a crocodile's eye. But instead of that cold, dead look from a crocodile, it had love and compassion and the intelligence of a whale eye, if that makes sense to you. And I felt like reaching out my hand and touching, and what I felt was scales, carp scales. Yeah, I could see that. But they were very smooth and I wouldn't say slippery, but comfortable. It was comfortable. It was a smooth surface. And they kept winding around me in a figure eight. And you know where they catch each other's tail in their mouth? That's what I can't remember the name of that symbol, but it was out in front of me, and the two of them were doing this motion, and they were the cosmos was behind them, and they were just super bright. As bright as you can get in grayscale, because I really was just seeing grayscale for the most part. But they showed me different parts of their body, including the talons, and I could feel the talons like a enormous. You know how a bear claw is so bloody big? Well, guess what? Dragons are even huge. And they moved very sinuously and sensuously like a cat. The way they would brush up against me is kind of how a cat would brush up against you. And this is all while they're giving me this information. So they were swimming in the figure eight in the cosmos together in front of me, snaking up so I could see each part and as a whole. Their wings and wingspans are massive, and they rise and when they take off, they rise and they land in spirals, because that's the way the energy moves. And they said, think of hurricanes and tornadoes. And then they laugh because they have the strength of those. So that was pretty funny. Their message was, as you know, mankind is suffering from growing pains, but it is all of the highest order, and all is as it should be. Connect with your earth mother as often as possible. Feed her your sorrows and your pain, and feel her love and encouragement. Find community and choose love. Stay your course regardless of what is going on in the 3D world, and focus on healing yourself, and you will heal others. Remember, knowing what you don't want can lead you to what you want. Is that what you do want? As you send love and healing to yourself, include your Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants. Please meditate and find your dragon. They are here and available and ready to help each of us. Dragons have the power to clear all kinds of emotional blocks, and they can provide strength and power to become your authentic self. We leave you now, surrounding you all in love and rainbow light. Until next time. Ooh, chills. Did you get chills from that? I'm getting chills. So that was my message from our two dragons. I thought that was pretty interesting. Let me see. Do we have any questions in the chat room? I got Leah's. Yeah, that was it. Um, our next show is Monday with the Wisdom Circle with Terry Lee doing leading our group with the spiritual healing and healing power of laughter. So that should be fun. The healing power of laughter. I love that. And then Tuesday, guess what? We have Heather back, and she's going to remote
Yes,
view the Sphinx. Which paw is it? The left or the right paw?
if I were laying down facing the same direction, the one I've been in is the right.
The right paw.
But
Okay.
this one, I'm going wherever they want to that I have not been before, and I'll figure that out when I get there.
Awesome. That's going to be very exciting.
Yeah.
Leah would like to know, how do you know when your dragon is close? Well, I would try that meditation that we posted and use your imagination. Let your imagination lead you.
And
Our
I
imaginations are our portal into that 5D world. Right?
and I just ask a question, I get an answer back. So no matter how far away they are, we are attuned to each other well enough that we are always within presence, I think. Is yours the same way?
Yeah, she's always around.
Yeah,
And like you say, all I have to do is ask a question.
right.
But
And
I've known mine was around for several years now.
Mhm.
We met during COVID, I think it was.
I could, yeah, we did.
I
Well,
think that's when we
formally
met.
we did, along with all the other ones with our family members.
Yes.
And then
Yeah. So, does anybody in the chat room know their dragon? Have you met your dragons? And what kind of dragon are they? Mine, we're water dragons.
Mhm.
No, I've never felt them attacking a threat. Although I'm sure they would.
No, I really don't remember feeling it, but we do know that not Shu, your dog took the beating from me once. Because she was sick. Remember after one of the battles
Yeah, Sassy got sick from one of the battles.
sick.
I guess she was with us.
She leapt in to take a strike that was coming towards me.
Right.
It took her a while to get back to normal. I mean, it affected her physically. But
Your dragon is stone in brown and green. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it for our second dragon. That went really quick. Sorry, guys. There was
just too much to put into one. That's the problem.
There really was too much to put into one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sassy's a good girl.
Yes, she is. Always has been.
Do you want to read some cards?
We could do
I
that.
have my dragon deck.
What? No Halloween deck?
I have that too.
Oh, okay.
It's Halloween after all.
I looked. I don't have
October.
three
Happy
Christmas.
October, everybody.
Mhm. I've got 3 Christmas, but no Halloween.
Let's see what Diane G says. One of my guides is an emerald green dragon. How beautiful. And my companion dragon is golden orange, but I still
Cool.
don't understand why I have a companion dragon. Many of us have companion dragons, I think.
Yeah. And many of us have more than one dragon. I know White Dragon has 3. So.
I've not met anybody but go lay down. No, go lay down. I've not met anybody but Mathilde. If I have another one, I'm not aware. Okay, let's do cards, ladies. Who wants cards?
It looks like Leah.
I see Leah.
All righty.
I can't believe I'm eating French fries. I'm so hungry today.
I don't keep them around or I would eat them.
They were in the freezer. because I have
only
a
ones
teenager in the house, but I'm not sure who's worse with French fries, me or her. I can't really blame her.
No, you've always had an affinity for French fries. The only ones I really want to eat are David's. Or if I,
Okay, Diane G says, when I asked her, she said she wasn't a guide. Very interesting. Hi, Amanda Carroll. So, cards, please. I've got Leah and I've got Amanda, and I know that's not all. And by the way, I pulled a card for the show, and it was the Rainbow Dragon. Bring the leaps of joy that opens new doors. This was for all of us. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. Isn't it beautiful?
and that actually goes very well with the new moon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, before we start reading cards, let's see if I get anybody else. Okay, we're going to start with Leah. And, but I wanted to make note. Remember, today is the eclipse new moon. And be sure and do your rituals of intentions and letting go things that are no longer serving your highest good. You can make moon water. It's the first of the month, so be sure and blow that cinnamon in your front door for prosperity and abundance. I think that's it. So intentions and release, you guys. Muy importante today.
Mm.
Okay, let's see what dragon we have got.
Well, are you ready to read or?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
You go ahead.
okay. And you asked about this being for fall. Well, the first card that came up was the card of replenishment. And basically things are going to get better. You're going to relax a little bit more. It was really kind of funny because all three of these together are fantastic as far as how things go, because they're saying you have the strength you need. You have the inner strength that you need to do whatever it is that you want to do. And that you can overcome the challenges. And I get the impression the challenges you're overcoming are your own. They're challenges put there by you at some time. It's time to release them because it's time to replenish yourself to being you, not being who you were taught to be. Okay, being you. So you have the strength to take care of those. You have the kindness and the forgiveness of yourself as well. And it's time to embrace how wonderful you really are. Accept yourself. You really are worth embracing. The last card was a man holding a coin. So that all these things together are saying it's going to work out pretty good. You're starting to work and replenish yourself. You're letting things go, and you have the strength to do what you need to do. And in the long run, it's all going to come out well. Okay?
I love this. You got some great cards here too. First was Archangel Raziel. Inspiration, mysteries, and the Akashic Records. It goes right along with this healer card from the Halloween cards. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by Mother, seeing only those who hold her mirror. So delving into your Akashic Records, you're going to find inspiration and healing I have always found healing within the Akashic records, but it's also talking about you being the healer. You have healing abilities. And the Omega Dragon is what I pulled for harnessing the divine feminine power of creation. It's all about intention, holding your vision, and birthing the higher consciousness. So, with this information and your healing, you can birth new ideas and new levels of inspiration for yourself. Uh, you're growing at breakneck speed. So take the time to sit down and absorb what's coming at you, and you're going to be fine. It's going to be a really productive fall for you.
Yeah, and absorb how great you really are.
Got you, Gypsy JJ, and who else was it? Diane G. I got you guys listed. Okay.
Okay.
Amanda Carroll is next.
Amanda Carroll.
Gypsy JJ says, I'd love cards too. Please, she needs help. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll get you cards. I don't know what happened, but last night it got chilly here. It's 55 this morning and this evening.
It was chilly this morning, but when I took Zena out before the show, it was just nice.
It was lovely.
Some of those cards just flew out.
Yep. Ooh.
Well, the first card is endings, and you're being held. So it's not bad endings. What it means is, I think, more like you've been getting rid of a lot of stuff, and you don't have to be getting rid of so much stuff now. So it's beginning to slack off a little. And what's more, the next card is the Sun card, which is the most positive thing, saying that your plans, make them, because things are going to work out. They're going to work perfectly. And blessings and all sorts of things that are great. The next card is community. It means you're going to find and going to be working with people who think like,
oh shit, sorry. I got community too.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. But you're making connection with kindred spirits. People you're working with are going to be leaving. They believe the way you do. And you've got the Sun saying, yeah, go for it. Everything is good. This is a really good card. It's actually the best card in the tarot.
I have 3 cards pretty much the same.
Yeah.
The first one is it's the bat. Invoke the power and fear, not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. And the shadow work that you're doing is freeing those bats and letting them fly and creating space for what's coming. I got the community card like you. You have a wonderful community here. You may have a wonderful community at home or at work. Personal or professional connections are going to improve. You're going to continue to grow and be a part of this community.
Maybe start a new tribe.
Yeah, yeah. And then I got the golden orange dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need and remember your magnificence. I'd say you got some great cards, Ladybug.
Yes, you do.
All 6 of them. Diane G is next, and then Gypsy JJ. I thought I saw Miss Aquila here too. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday evening, and I don't know if any of you are planning to watch what's coming next, between the two VP candidates, but I intend to watch. I think it'll be very interesting. And I encourage everybody to go out and vote when they can. Help us stay free. I actually have an appointment to get my driver's license on the 23rd, and I can register to vote here.
They automatically register when you get your license.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
That makes it even easier.
And then you'll get a letter in the mail maybe a day or two later saying you are registered and you'll be getting whatever soon. You know.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So they're really on the ball here.
Okay, let's see what we got. Are you longing for love? Are you missing out on love? Start loving yourself. You'll find the other kind of love when you start loving yourself more. Rooted. I got the rooted card. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged with the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Don't let others and situations tear up your soul. Stay grounded. You are a part of Mother Earth. You are a part of everything that exists. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, and birth the higher consciousness. It's all within, but start first by loving yourself. And this actually may be something from a past life that is causing the loneliness. But you can change that through intention and harnessing your divine feminine. I hope that resonates.
Okay, and I actually ended up with 4 cards for you because 2 came out in one of them. And the very first one was Sandalphon. This is Metatron's deck, Sandalphon. And he's actually the twin brother of Metatron. And his name actually means co-brother. And he helps create the connection between heaven and earth. Okay. I was saying who he was because not everybody knows who he is. He's on your side. And it said, and I'm sure that because he's helping you build bridges, that some problems that you've been having are going to be finding resolution, according to this. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you're giving up anything, that you're not standing your ground, because you also have the angel Michael behind you for stability and for security. He's there to help protect you. So
I love him.
Hmm?
I do love him.
Yes. So you've got 2 big angels behind you to start with, okay? And you've got resolution of some difficulties. And then after that, you have adjacent possibilities. There are some unconsidered choices that you can make that are going to come up that you're going to look at and say whether or not you want to be there or not. But you're going to have more choices to make. You're going to get things resolved. You're going to have both angels behind you. He also likes music and art and stuff like that. And then, of course, you've got Archangel Gabriel, and he's there behind you. So you've got a lot of help with you.
Wow, she does.
Yeah. And there's a lot of options that you haven't thought about that they're saying, you might want to give them a gander and see if that's what you want to look at. Okay.
I love this. Before we get get your driver's license, and then you'll get a jury duty notice. So true. But I don't know about Colorado, but I don't think we have to do jury duty after 70.
Yeah. And since I'm above that, way above that, I don't worry about it. I just said, I'm too old. And since I would have to walk there for definitely sure, I'm too old.
There's such things as Uber, you know.
Oh, I take them if I have to, but otherwise I walk most everywhere.
Okay, Gypsy JJ is next.
Gypsy JJ.
She needs help. Blessings flow for all. That was the whole deck. I don't think that was a card for you. I actually have my window open here and with a fan on me on low, and I am freezing. I
Well,
can't
if
believe
I had a fan, it would be good because I've got lights that are hot.
well, that's why I put the fan on, but these lights aren't hot enough to stop the fan from being cold.
Well, the last time I turned the fan on, you guys could hear it, so I didn't bother turning it on. Yep, that's it. Okay, what we got here?
Ooh, the deep blue dragon. I haven't seen you for a while, dude.
Wow. Okay. Well, the first thing is conquering fear. And that's what you've been working on. You've been working on conquering the fear. And because you have, and you've been doing so well, the wheel is your next card. Things are going to be moving and your delays are over. Because you've done the work, you're shortening delays. But what's more, the Chariot says you're going to be successful at doing what you want to get done too. Okay. So those three together are really great. And you're being successful because of this, getting rid of things that you don't need. Your dedication to working towards that is making everything move relatively quickly. And like I said, your delays are off. And what's more, your family is involved somehow. Your connection with all your friends, your family, there you go. Those connections are coming through stronger and stronger. And it's you're going to be it's developing even closer bonds. Okay, that's what's all the success and everything, and all the work that you've been working on is helping everybody else get closer to you as you want them to be. Okay, or you closer to them. So either way, they're all very successful cards, and I'm proud that you've conquered fear. That's a really tough one. I'm really proud of you for that.
She's been doing her shadow work.
Exactly.
She's been doing that shadow work. Greet that darkness. Here where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathes the hidden, the pieces that make you whole, but cut deep with all of their sharp edges. So keep on doing that that shadow work, because it's going to bring resolution in family issues and increase the joy that you feel with your family. And the deep blue dragon, I haven't seen him in a while. The deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected and walk on a path of light. Those are beautiful cards, all of them.
Yeah.
Akila, did you want a reading? I see you're still. Hey, Jenny, we got time. You want cards, Jenny? I can't believe I'm doing this, but yeah, we got time. Anybody else want cards? How's Jenny feeling? I hope you're doing better, love. Let's see. Who do we have next? That's it, unless somebody says they want cards.
She's fine. I'll just draw one for the collective.
Okay. Well, this flew out. Oh, Jenny said you bet. She'll take cards. I knew she would.
Well, then I'll wait.
That's my girl. But I did have a card for the collective. Crystal Yellow Dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination and walk the higher spiritual path. That's for all of us. Okay, we got Jenny,
We'll do
we've
Ginny and then I'll get a collective.
Sheila, and Oil Painter. Diane, you got it, kids. 3 more. Then that'll take us to the end of time. So that would be great. Okay. Whoops. Jenny first. Then Jenny, Akila, and then Diane. Diana did something really neat with our practice group yesterday. She, Diane, and actually Judy Bellevue, we tied strings, and we had 2 strings, and one side was what we were releasing, and the other side was what we wanted to manifest. And we tied stones and crystals, and Elizabeth had tags with things that she wanted to release or things that she wanted to manifest, which I thought was very clever, but I wasn't that organized. I had sage and crystals, and I had a bunch of little ornaments. What were those little little charms that you
And
use?
I apologize for not showing up, but I was too busy coughing, and I knew it would be more detrimental than not.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it happens once in a while. That's the way it is.
Okay,
Anyway,
you go ahead and go first.
For Ginny, you have a real lust for life. You love life, and you're doing all sorts of things. And what's more, they're saying you may have a windfall of financial stuff, or a project's going to go perfectly well for you, or something that you're doing that is kind of a quote unquote career, whether it's career or not. It might be something you're doing with us, which is not necessarily a career. There's going to be some changes in it, and they're going to be happy changes. And this, so you love doing what you're doing, and they're saying you're going to be very successful at it. And you have the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel there. She's standing behind you and your creativity and your spirituality. She's there to help you make sure the connection is good and strong. And your family life is just wonderful. Everybody is very happy. You're close. You're caring. Take advantage.
Nice.
So, all very happy.
Did you get Uriel too? Archangel Uriel?
Yes.
I did too. Interesting. Passion and spirit connections. And you are passionate about your spirit connections. Look at this.
Exactly. And she just is there to help make it stronger.
But there's a transformation going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1,000 storms held in hand soft against the winds. There is changing rising from deep within. Look, we even have a tornado up here. Isn't that interesting? Transformation. You're going through transformation, and you're being helped by the silver lunar dragon. All the dragons that came up, not one of them did I do colors for today. The lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light and helps you come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation, and expands your causal chakra. Which one's the causal chakra? I don't remember.
The what chakra?
Causal. The causal. I can't remember which one that is.
I don't know. That's one of the newer ones, isn't it?
No.
No. Okay, I don't know it.
It's just one of our layers. I'll have to look.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that way.
I know that you're going through a transformation,
Mm-hmm.
which explains things that I happen to know about you. And so that really makes sense. Hang on, sit tight. It's all going to be okay. Okay, next. Miss Aquila, we missed you. I'm sorry you had to have cheerleading, but that's how it is with teenagers, and your girls love it and appreciate you.
Yeah, my grandkids are that age now.
Hey, Diana, maybe you can do it again sometime. We can do that string thing again. And Judy Bellavo was great. She had a candle there, and she made sure that things got burned that needed to be burned that we were releasing. It was beautiful. That sounds good. If you're feeling a sudden a loss of power, or you feel servitude towards an institution or another human, it's time to let that go. Nobody's in control of anything. You need to follow your intuition and your bliss to get out of that situation. And then I pulled the third harvest card, and that's kind of this time of year, isn't it? The last of the harvesting. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gathering of honey's milk, filling your emptiness. Remember who you are. Remember your power and stand in your power, and know that you have everything inside. You are brimming with talent, love, and light. See it for yourself, not just for others. Bring it back to yourself. And you got the fire and water dragon, which I think is lovely. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So pull yourself out of this feeling of obligation or servitude. It's just an illusion. And follow your heart and know that you're protected and encouraged by this fire and water dragon, who's bloody awesome.
And I think you'll know what this is referring to. I'm not going to say too much, but the cosmos is mirroring you. It's it's a mirror for you. And as you go along with everything that you're doing in there, remember that you need to remember to stay practical. Okay, and keep your wits around you. Stay practical. You're helping somebody else's dream come true as well. Okay, so stay practical for it, and do speak your truth. And remember, Archangel Gabriel is behind you, there to help you speak your truth. And more than anything else on all these other ones, I keep getting kicked in the head on this one, is be patient with yourself.
All of us.
It's not just everybody else. Be patient with yourself. Okay? Don't get in a hurry. Just relax. He's there behind you. Keep things practical. Remember, you are mirroring the mirror of the cosmos is mirroring what you're doing. Okay. And I think you know what I'm talking about, even though it sounds far fetched. I think it is. Okay. Just be patient with yourself. Everything is going according to plan. Okay.
All right. I hope that resonates. And next is Miss Diana.
Okay. One, two. I got more times when two cards pop out rather than one. I guess they want to make sure you understand.
Okay, Diana, I'm not quite sure about this, but I got phobias, anxiety, and overcoming fears. Not only did I get that, but I got the haunted card. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within the bone. This haunting could be something that you're not owning up to for somebody else or yourself that you refuse to look at, which kind of makes me think it's you because of the anxiety and fear that there's some kind of shadow work that you haven't done and that you need to do. But all is well because the rainbow dragon is here to protect you. And it brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. So I think that rainbow dragon is going to help you with whatever these two cards are referring to. Hope that makes sense.
And what I got was the first, there were two cards from this deck, which is Metatron's deck. And the first one was Inner Child. Hear and know yourself. You do know yourself. They're telling you to relax a little bit. Things don't need to be as serious as sometimes you feel like it. And welcome the mystery that's coming along with it, and the mysteries of life. You normally are open up some more, because they're saying that you're most likely, this is the Ace of Swords, going to have an epiphany, or something spiritual is going to happen, and maybe it's going to be an ability that opens up or something. But they're saying
I can't imagine her having any more abilities. My God, she does everything.
it's different. It's a different style to it. Yeah, she's got a lot of abilities, but it may open up some more of it.
Something totally different. Exciting.
Relax. Be open to all the mysteries, and there are a lot. I said, and it's going to all come out just fine, because you've got a man holding a card. You're going to find it very valuable. I don't know if you're going to find it valuable in terms of money, but for you, it will be very valuable. So just let this stuff happen. Okay.
Nice.
I
Hi, Heavenly Blessed Honey and Bora, welcome. Let's see. We do not have time to take any more cards. I'm sorry.
There was a question we needed to answer.
There was a question, and that is from Funboy. Was the entity attacking my father after the Vietnam War real or in his mind?
It was real.
I'm getting it was real.
I also got that he fought it hard enough that he finally won. but it was a long fight.
Wow. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I'm sorry we don't have time to read any more cards, but to be honest with you, I really want to see the debate. Sorry about that, but I really want to see that debate. I hope that helps, Fun Boy.
Yes.
What do we have next? Tuesday, Saturday. Saturday's Diana Bowles. Yay!
Yay.
Diana's going to be with us Saturday. And then on Monday, we have the Wisdom Circle with Terry Lee. And she's going to talk about the spiritual and healing.
Laughter.
What?
Healing of laughter.
Yeah, the healing. I can't get the title right. Anyway, it's the healing of laughter, the benefits of laughter. And then on Tuesday, Heather's going to remote view the Sphinx, particularly the right paw. But then she says, "Ooh, I think I might go after."
That's where I've been, but I'm asking to go someplace I have not been, so I have something new to tell you.
That'll be brilliant. So that'll be lots of fun. Thank you all for being here. Please hit the like button and notification button if you don't mind. We'd really appreciate it.
Yes.
Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself big hugs and kisses. I don't know how you're going to give yourself kisses, but imaginary will do.
And be patient with yourself.
Be patient with yourself and send out lots and lots of love. We're all going to need it for tonight. Send out lots of love. And whatever you seem to have gotten up, shake it out. Just shake it off.
Yeah.
Till next time, we love you. Thank you so much for being here.
Have a great night.
Have a great night.